Here's some interesting investment information. I'll share with you a little information currently about the market and some education. The largest open interest of options is on Citigroup, a total open interest of 16,316,920 options. Call options are positive, bullish. People think the stocks can go up with calls. 11,140,289 open interest. Change in open interest, 143,955. That means 143,955 new calls were bought today. Put open interest on Citigroup, 5,176,631. New puts today, 36,776. So, according to these numbers, there are over twice as many calls as puts. And today, there were 4 or 5 times as many new calls as new puts. According to this, there's a lot more bullish sentiment in the options, call options towards Citigroup than negative put that are bears. Another company in the same general industry as Citigroup, Bank of America, that took over Merrill Lynch when Merrill Lynch was in the financial crisis with other stockbrokers and they were going broke, bankrupt, out of business. Bank of America took over Merrill Lynch. Bank of America has 6,626,165 open positions in open interest and options. Calls, positive, bullish, 4,006,797. Changing calls today, 20,763. Puts, bearish, negative, 2,619,368 puts. Today, new puts, 28,643. So, in general, Bank of America, in the same industry as Citigroup, same financial type company, has not quite as much bullish, but it has more calls than puts. Maybe not quite twice as much, but maybe 70% more calls than puts. And today there were actually 8,000 more puts on Bank of America than there were calls. So today the options market was negative with new puts being opened up on Bank of America. A general rule of thumb I use of common sense is when people buy a call, see there's volume in the options market of calls, and when they're traded between people who already own a call selling it to somebody else, or somebody wanting to buy a call but nobody wants to sell it to them, so they have to have new open interest. Same thing with puts. People who already own puts can sell them to somebody, but if they don't want to sell and people want to buy a put, you create no new open interest. And when there's new open interest on either of these things, rather than just volume, but new open interest, that shows you what's going on. And right now, the open interest on Bank of America and Citigroup on calls is very bullish. And today, the new open interest on calls is very bullish for Citigroup and somewhat bearish on Bank of America. So when you dig into the details analytically, like I do with my engineering training, that's what my training in engineering was, to dig into the details, look at and turn over the details and just dig and dig and dig. This is what you find out. What kind of people are you? Do you dig and dig? Look for yourself? I don't know. You got some money right now? I'll give you a free stock tip. Buy a call option on Citigroup. Maybe a 6-month, 12-month, 2-year call option. I'll bet you make some money on it. Citigroup was almost bankrupt in this financial crisis. Stock price is way down, historic highs. I don't think Citigroup's going to go out of business. They got too much brand name, brand recognition worldwide. I'd say a leap option on Citigroup might get you pretty good outperformance of the Dow Jones Industrial Average or S&P 500. And that's just a little free stock picking from me. And if you like that, if it works out for you, you can join my investment club or become a private hedge fund client of mine. And you'll really see what engineering technology, financial engineering, analysis, you'll see what it does. And you won't believe it. You won't believe it because everything you ever taught in school, you'll just say, huh, what a waste of time it was. George Crawford was always right, like he always was. Should have listened to him when he was 16 because he proved right then. You know what I'm talking about. What kind of people are you out there, huh? Well, you have the opportunity to join my investment club right now for $4.95 a month. We'll see how much money you can make with that, and if you like that, you can move right on to the private hedge fund. No, I don't have a license, but you know what? Compare me to anybody in Kansas City or Kansas who has a license. Start with their ACT score and their GMAT and their college degrees. Compare them to me. I don't got a license because they won't let me get one. Compare me to the people in Topeka, Kansas who are in charge of handing out licenses. Any of those people compare to me? I doubt it. I know they don't because I listen to them. They're babbling idiots. That's the reason I'm house arrest because babbling idiots are everywhere. There's no place for a person like me, is there? You know, I'm right here in my townhouse in Olathe talking on my UCAN, letting y'all know what it is. You know, I'm putting my mouth on the line on this one. We'll just see where it goes.